Good morning. Hope everything's going good. I hope your morning's going well. Hope you got some rest, Switch up the aesthetics a little bit, I'm always doing it while I'm driving. Figured the idea just came to me right now while I was sitting here waiting to do what I got to do. But so this is a game that I've been playing, Wordscapes. I'm sure people know the game. Been playing Wordscapes, and if you ever played Wordscape, you understand the premise. If you've never played Wordscape, then the key to the game, the premise behind the game is obviously to figure out the words, figure out as many words as they can in this crossword that they give you, with only 6 letters, So you need to fill out the crossword with a bunch of letters and get all of the, figure out all the words essentially, So I've been playing this game for the last few weeks, and there are times when I get a bunch of letters. First of all, it'll be a bunch of letters. You think you know the word, and sometimes the word is not part of that particular crossword. So, they'll put it away and you'll get like points for it, but it won't go up on the crossword puzzle. Then there are times where I'm just I could be looking, and I just don't see the word. I just can't see it. And it trips me out because I'm like, dude, I know for a fact that this is a word. Or I know for a fact that this word gotta be here. And sometimes it's not there. Sometimes the word is not in that puzzle. Sometimes you just spelled the word wrong, whatever it could be. Sometimes you think you put it, you didn't. There are just so many factors that go into it. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Mike, breeze, get to the point. All right, got you. Sometimes I find myself having to turn the puzzle off. Sometimes I find myself having to come back to the game later because I cannot get it at that moment. I can't figure it out. I'm not putting the word together. I'm just like, what the heck? And, at a certain point, my head starts to hurt because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't think of what this is. It's annoying me. So I walk away from it. Now, I've touched on this already, but I'm going to reiterate it again. Look, sometimes you have to put things down. Sometimes you have to come back to it. Sometimes it's not the right time. What I've found is when I say I'll be looking at these words, I'll be like staring. And I'm like, I can't figure out what this last word is. I can't figure out what this bonus word is. And I'm like, put it down. A day or two will go by. I'll go back in the game. Word jumps right out at me. Just like that, I found the solution. It just jumps out at me. And it doesn't mean that I'm any less smart. It doesn't mean that my vocabulary somehow grew in the last 2-3 days or whatever like that. I mean, I have a decent vocabulary, but it just means that at that moment in time, my mind just wasn't in the right headspace, and the word just didn't come to me. And if that happens in a video game like that, you must understand that happens in life as well. That pertains to life as well. Sometimes at that moment, you don't see a solution. Sometimes at that moment, you can't see the way out. Sometimes at that moment, you can't figure out the right word, the right words to say. You don't necessarily know what to say. So sometimes you have to come back to a situation. You have to step back, reassess, give yourself time to clear your mind and come back to it. And for all you know it, the solution, just like that. Sometimes it's really just that simple. It's not that the situation is that difficult. These are not crazy words that we're working with on this game. Sometimes in life, these are not crazy problems that, oh my gosh, there's no way that I can fix this. There's no way that I can get over this hump. Sometimes it's just you have to take a moment, step back, breathe. You know what? I'll get back to you. You know what? I'll get back to this situation. And just like that, the solution is there. The solution presents itself. The word jumps out at you. And you're like, damn, why didn't I think about this yesterday? You wasn't in the mindset yesterday. You wasn't in the right place yesterday. It wasn't the right time. Now, I know I could be overcomplicating this with Wordscape, but I don't care. That's how my mind works. But that's how life works. Sometimes, and I understand that there are time-sensitive situations that need to be handled in a quickly manner. I do understand that, and situations like that, you have to be able to think on your feet, think quick. I understand that. I'm not necessarily addressing those situations. I'm more so addressing the things that happen where you can take the time to just say, let me think about it. I'm addressing those things where the goals, it takes a moment or two for you to say, let me get my thoughts together. Give me 24 hours, give me a few hours, I'll get back to you. When you're having a discussion with someone, and the discussion is not going in a particularly nice manner, you know what? We're both not in a good headspace right now. Give me a second. I'll get back to you. I'll talk to you when we both calm down. Hey, somebody's coming to you with a problem. You know what? Right now, all I see is a bunch of letters. I don't see the solution here. Give me a little bit. Let me come back to you. Then all of a sudden you come back and, oh, seamless. Oh, hey, I figured it out. Hey, what about this? Is this a solution? So, Wordscape. I hope your weekend goes awesome. What's today? Friday? Yeah, I hope your weekend goes awesome. I hope whatever it is that you got going on in your life that, you take a moment, you're able to. Again, like I said, not every situation is like that. Some situations you do have to handle it in a timely fashion. But I hope the situations that you are able to just take a moment, take a breather, and able to get back to it, you understand that sometimes that's what needs to be done. And it's not a no fault of yours or theirs or anything. Sometimes you just need a moment to clear your head and to just get your mind right, okay? So, God bless. Hope everybody's good. Have a blessed weekend. Try not to take things so seriously, man. And take life as it comes, as usual. I try to.